Good afternoon from Yummy BTV. Just getting ready for an afternoon meal. Wishing you all well, of course. I wasn't going to talk about, because everybody's talking about the great Tommy Robinson at the moment. But look, think about this. Be diligent to what you listen to. You remember the Manchester airport attacks on when it was videoed at first, and the so-called victims, it looked like in that video that they were getting weighed in by the airport staff. Eventually, the whole picture and more videos come to the surface, shedding a different light on what actually took place and what was shown in that first video. A remarkable difference to the uproar that came out because of that first video. They've done the same with Tommy Robinson. I can assure you, like some are, there are a couple of videos circulating. I can't say too much at the moment, right? But before that alleged Tommy Robinson defending himself, that victim, alleged victim, right, when in reality, he lifted up his hand, and I'm seeing something like that. And then it leaves Tommy Robinson no choice. So at some stage, when those videos come out, there is something with him raising his hand. Tommy left it for ages before he had to take action. And some of you saying, it makes me laugh, you know, the narrative that they do. I mean, at the beginning, they're suggesting that it's Islamic and that kind of, well, it's not Islamic, is it? Because the geezer's already admitting that he's intoxicated and pissed out of his head. So it's not a religious attack or any specific target. It's just a man, Joe Blogs, starting on Tommy Robinson while he's out of his box. And it's very difficult for people like Tommy Robinson, people that are in the limelight, so to speak, especially when they've got views on things that some might not agree with. So he's open to attack. It could go seriously wrong, you know. You could get some lunatic that sees him. I mean, he's hardly going to be looking to get into fights anywhere, really, Tommy Robinson, especially in his position, especially in an underground or St. Pancras. Remember the bombings at King's Cross? They're real secure areas with cameras everywhere, and they've got the rest of the footage. It's ridiculous. And yes, I can confirm too that Tommy Robinson phoned the police first. He went there. That video clearly shows him saying, yeah, not that you need to be told again, you saw him, what he did to me. He came at me. Tommy Robinson isn't going to say that unless it happened, because he kept cool there in that situation. Tommy's pretty handy, isn't he, Tommy? But the reality is this, right? Is that in the end, when it circulates, they're not looking for Tommy like that. They've got the video footage already, right? They might want to talk to him. I don't know what that's going to solve, really. The only thing I was thinking about was maybe his license could do, but there's nothing you can do. Tommy Robinson will know when to fight back and defend himself rather than be the aggressor. He's in and open to serious harm everywhere he goes. My concern sometimes is you get a raving lunatic who's just going to run steaming full pelt at him. But Tommy would be aware of that, all right? So that's the best I can do on that. But think Manchester and think what they put out as the narrative. Certain depends what side you're on at that time, because they didn't want to prejudice the case, probably the authority side of thing, and other people videoing it put out that bit. All depends, doesn't it? This time, they're putting it out in that way, only that way at the moment, because it's Tommy Robinson. And also, we could say that they're waiting to talk to him and talk to everyone else concerned, and don't want to let out those other bits yet. Just saying. Loads of love. See you all later.